Welcome Virgo to your October Messages from Spirit reading. We are going to go ahead and see all the energies and messages that Spirit would like to share with you for this month. Virgo, I'm starting off with your oracle cards. This is going to give us the core themes coming through for you. I will then go ahead and clarify everything further with the tarot to get a deeper insight and deeper messages. Virgo, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here with strength and guidance, and I am just going to get your clarifiers. So we want to see now what strength and guidance is all about for Virgo, please. And we have Knight of Cups, the Moon, and Strength. Now, my dear Virgos, when strength and guidance comes through, you are being told not to underestimate the power of your soul. You are a strong and resilient soul with the capacity to rise above any challenge. Divine intervention is taking place at this time, my dear Virgos. Whatever is occurring in your life is providing a real learning curve for your soul. And where I see this happening for you most of all, my dearest Virgos, is where you are at the moment feeling the most insecure and afraid. It's an area that there is no certainty. You don't know what's going to be. And because of this uncertainty, it has left you feeling very unstable and unsure of yourself. Now, this feeling of the moon could come through in any area of your life. You could, for some reason, feel that your job is not secure. Perhaps your boss is not behaving their usual self, or perhaps they seem to be especially short-tempered, and of course that always makes us feel unnerved, like what have I done wrong, and am I going to lose my job? This could come through in a relationship. Perhaps, my dear Virgos, your significant other is just not their usual self. They're not responding to your calls or your text messages, and they seem very distant. Now, as your angels are coming in with this message of your inner strength that you perhaps don't even realize or are not even aware of, what you're being advised to do is to tap into that strength that you perhaps believe you don't even have, but you do, Virgo. This is what Spirit is telling you. The thought of speaking to your boss, speaking to your significant other, and asking them straight out, what is happening? Your behavior and actions are making me feel incredibly insecure, like something is going on. And if there is, please can you tell me, because I need to know where I stand. Strength tells us so simply, so beautifully, Virgo, that the thought of it is always more frightening. You know, once we're in this moon energy, we start playing out these imagined scenarios in our head, always imagining the worst, always predicting that we're going to come off in the most dreadful way. But my dearest Virgos, please remember, you have strength within you that you don't even realize, and we are seeing that coming through again here. So this is the month to confront head-on any situation or any relationship that is causing you to feel the moon energy. Now, the very interesting card I'm seeing for you is Knight of Cups, because what Knight of Cups is telling me, my dear Virgos, is that yes, you are feeling the moon energy, but I feel for most of you, it has nothing to do with you. So going back to that work scenario and your boss is behaving really strange and ignoring you and perhaps being very distant and short-tempered. When you approach them, Virgo, with Knight of Cups here, what I see is that you will probably get the answer, Virgo, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize how I was coming across. It actually has nothing to do with you. I'm going through a huge breakup. And so, Virgo, you get your understanding and you know where you stand. If this is you now perhaps confronting your significant other because their behavior too is completely not their norm, they could let you know that they are going through some really challenging situation at work and perhaps their job is on the line and that's why they are so distracted. With the Knight of Cups coming in here, I feel, my dear Virgos, everything is going to be explained, put into place, and you are going to be able to close down the moon energy. But it's all because of you and your inner strength. Right, now let us move on and see what prosperity is all about, and I will just get your clarifiers. So we want to see now what prosperity is for Virgo, please. And we have 10 of Cups, the 2 of Wands, and the 5 of Cups. Now, my dear Virgos, it is always incredibly auspicious when prosperity comes through, because Spirit is coming in and telling you that somewhere this month you are going to be feeling as though you are showered in prosperity and what prosperity means to you. And of course, my dear Virgos, you can be prosperous in any area of your life. You can be prosperous when it comes to your finances, your money, your career, your job, your business. You can be prosperous in love, in romantic love, in friendship, in family love. My dear Virgos, you can be prosperous with regards to your health. If you haven't been feeling well, you know what it is then to all of a sudden feel well again. It's like the biggest gift on earth. So please take this where it resonates strongly with you. What we do see is that this prosperity is coming through, Virgo, in an area that you are very disappointed in. This could have been a romantic relationship that didn't turn out the way you wanted it to. It could have been that you attempted to start your own business, something on the side, and no matter what you did, it never worked out. So it's left you with this feeling of looking at all the cups that have spilled over, all the things that didn't work out, all the mistakes you made, all the people that let you down. And of course, Virgo, when we're in this energy, we start to go down a downward spiral. Spirit is asking you now to take a fresh look at what happened, put it into perspective, and acknowledge that what happened in the past stays in the past. They want you to look to your future, to have a new plan, Virgo. What are your ideas right now? And it could be related to this, or it could be something completely different. Because, my dear Virgos, our ideas, our goals, our ambitions change, even from one month to the other. What would you like most of all right now? Because what Spirit is telling you is that if you create that gateway by your thoughts, your intentions, your passion, and your motivation, you will be able to throw off that black cloak, which is all this heavy energy pulling you down, face these 2 cups that are still standing, and those 2 cups are going to lead you to your 10 of Cups, which is your happily ever after. So Virgo, you can take a situation that really didn't work out well for you, and you can spin it and turn it around in such a way that you now create a gateway into something that is going to give you this energy of, I can't believe how lucky blessed and prosperous I am. So as I said, Virgo, this could be connected to what the situation is, or it could be something completely different. This could have been you being extremely disappointed because a romantic relationship that you were involved in didn't work out and you really thought it would go the distance. And what you're focusing on now could be you starting your own business, doing something you're passionate about. And when all your energy and focus is on something else, this energy will simply fade into the background. And the more you think of your plans and ideas and you move into the energy of making it happen, with prosperity here, Virgo, there is great possibility that your new business is going to be highly successful and give you an immense amount of joy and fulfillment. What a lovely message coming through there. Right, let's move on now and see what Be Assertive is all about, and I will just get your clarifiers. So we want to see now what Be Assertive is for Virgo, please. And we have the Lovers, Temperance, and the Eight of Pentacles. Now, Virgo, when your angels and your guides come in with the message of be assertive, they are telling you that this particular situation that we are about to speak about calls for you to take matters into your own hands. You must get clear on your personal feelings and then pursue fulfillment of your desires with courage and self-confidence. Ask for what you need, Virgo, without watering down your request to satisfy others. Remember that seeing to your own needs is nothing to apologize for. Set boundaries with those around you in order to create a safe and fair environment. And now, my dear Virgos, tailor your actions so that you can earn the respect from others you deserve and then move forward. And where we are seeing this coming through for you most of all is with regards to a particular relationship. And this relationship, my dear Virgos, is being presented under the Lover's energy. So we know that this particular person is somebody who means a great deal to you. This is a blessed relationship. This could be your significant other, a close friend, a family member. This could be your boss that you get on really well with, or your business partner. It is anybody, my dear Virgos, that you regard as somebody important in your life. Now, what we are seeing here is that something could have happened with you and this particular person, and I don't feel it's massive, like a huge argument or a fallout. I am not picking up that kind of energy, but I am picking up something, Virgo, that has happened that could have just caused the relationship just to slow down or come to some kind of impasse. So for me, it's like you have a difference of opinion. If this, for example, is your significant other and you're deciding to move and you have your heart set on one neighborhood and they have their heart set on another neighborhood. So Temperance is coming in here with the energy of a compromise has to be made and there has to be some kind of middle ground. This could be you and a family member, and perhaps you and a sibling have got completely different ideas with what to do with regards to something to do with your parents. Maybe it's time for your parents to move on into some kind of cared environment, or they're selling their home, and you and your sibling have got such different ideas about it. So once again, we see this need for middle ground coming in. Now, your message is very clear. You need to stand your ground. You need to speak up and be heard because, my dear Virgos, this is not a time to play it small, to cower, to let whoever the other person is step forward and step over your opinions and ideas. What you are thinking, believing, and wanting to implement has substance. There's something here. And so, with Temperance here, it's up to you, Virgo, to let whoever this person is know what you are thinking, why you're thinking it, and give them room and space to come in, ask questions, and then find the middle ground. What I love to see for you is Eight of Pentacles, because, my dear Virgos, no matter what this is for you, Eight of Pentacles speaks to me of a resolution, an easy, comfortable resolution. You feel good, they feel good, and we see you now already immersed in it, working on it, whether it's looking for that home in another neighborhood completely that you both agree on, whether it's now finding another solution for your parents with your sibling that you both agree on. Eight of Pentacles tells me there's a wonderful flow to the relationship and you're working together to find the best possible solution. Very nice to see, Virgo. So all in all, my dear Virgos, you have very positive messages coming through from Spirit. That is all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you a divinely blessed month, and I am sending you all so much love.